I just had the most magical conversation with my girl Brittany. I haven't talked to her in years. We are both on the journey of recovery and healing trauma and just, yeah. So I'm feeling inspired, I'm feeling excited, and I thought that this would be a perfect time to talk to you guys about living an alcohol-free lifestyle. Such a trend right now, love it. I have struggled with alcoholism since the day I was born. It's generational. I come from a long line of alcoholics, which I've said before. And that being said, it's super easy to just fall into that habit, become a product of your environment, and just keep doing what everybody around you is doing. But I decided that that was not working out for me, so I decided to quit drinking. I had 3 years, and then I relapsed in July 2022 because I told myself my relationship with alcohol was healed. It was not. It never will be. I will always be an alcoholic, and that's just something that I have to live with. So recovery and working on staying sober are at the forefront of my mind every single day. And it's something that we have to continuously work on every single day. Now, even if you don't have a problem, alcohol is still unhealthy. It's a class 1 carcinogen, it's a toxin. It literally destroys all the good in your life. It lowers your vibration, it dehydrates you, it kills your cells, damages your liver, it affects your cognitive function, it affects your mental health. It has a detrimental effect on literally every area of your life. Financial, career, health, family, everything. Now that I've quit drinking, I'm actually starting to build positive relationships. I'm starting to invite good people into my life, and I'm starting to give them the time of day because I never used to give people the time of day unless I was going out to drink with them. And that created a really unhealthy social kind of habit in my life where if I wasn't going out and drinking with you, I would shut down and detach, and just I struggled to have any sort of positive connection. And that affected my ability to reach out when things got tough. So, relapsed July 2022, fast forward to November 2023, I hit rock bottom super hard, smoke it, and I decide that it's time to quit drinking again because it was only a matter of time, just over a year, before it became detrimental to my well-being. And I had to admit that I was a victim to alcoholism. And once you admit it, it's so much easier to start moving forward and overcoming it. So today we're going to talk about 3 things. We're going to talk about the detrimental effects of alcohol. We're going to talk about the benefits of quitting alcohol. And we are going to talk about my journey with alcohol. So let's get right into it. So whether you have a problem or not, alcohol is unhealthy. So our liver metabolizes alcohol. So alcohol has to go through our liver to be turned into energy in our body. As it goes through our liver, it causes damage. If you open up like a bottle of vodka and take a sniff of it, it burns, okay? Imagine the damage that burn is doing now to your liver and the cells as it goes through your digestive system. It's not good. It's not good at all. That being said, when you quit drinking, you will actually start to heal the damage that alcohol has done. So it's never too late. Our bodies are magnificent vessels that are capable of like just recovering and healing as long as we give it the chance to. So not only is alcohol corrosive to our body, it affects our cognitive function. It increases our chances of cancer because it's a class 1 carcinogen. It also heightens your risk factor for dementia and Alzheimer's, sorry. So, drinking alcohol, no matter what, is not good for you. I don't know how many times I can say it, but it's just not good for you, okay? When you drink in excess, you are now intaking excess calories. So if you're on a diet, an exercise plan, and you're still drinking more than 1 to 2 drinks They say a day, I think a week. You're putting yourself into a caloric surplus and you're probably gaining weight. So when you have excess calories, especially when they're coming from alcohol, it actually inhibits your body's ability. Caesar, inside, come, go. Dog mom forever. So it affects your ability to digest food and absorb the nutrients. So you might be eating all this healthy food and then you're having a drink with dinner, and that drink is actually inhibiting your body's ability to utilize the food that you're eating. So it's a waste of time to drink alcohol while you're trying to be healthy. It's an oxymoron. It's literally an oxymoron. So next, the spiritual aspect of alcohol. Alcohol will kill your spirit if you're spiritual, if you're in tune with yourself, if you have any sort of intuition. Alcohol will create a roadblock between you and your connection with the quantum energy. It will create a roadblock between you and your connection with the universe. The term spirits was actually coined because alcohol steals your spirit. I'm not lying, Google it. So yeah, alcohol obviously can, when you drink in excess, you can develop one, a tolerance, and two, a dependence to it. So the more you drink, the more you need to feel drunk. And then you start developing that dependence because now you feel like you need it to be happy. So excess drinking spiritually affects your whole life, and it will lead into a dependence and an addiction if you keep on doing it. It's not worth it. The more you drink, the more all of the damage that we just talked about happens. The harder it is to overcome it and heal it when you do quit, right? So we know toxic energy, when you have more toxic energy in your life, it affects the flow of positive energy. It takes up space in your quantum field. Alcohol is a negative energy, and when you drink that alcohol, it heightens the negative energy within your body and within your spirit. So you don't want that. I'm telling you, if you're trying to better yourself and grow your spirituality and grow your intuition and grow your connection with the universe, alcohol is going to be a roadblock. So we've gone over all the detrimental effects of alcohol. There's so many more, but those are the ones that we're going to talk about today. We are now going to get into the benefits of quitting drinking alcohol. I know it's scary. You don't have to be scared. I actually was in a situation a couple of weeks ago where me and my friend were going out and she wanted to have a couple drinks, and I was like, absolutely, like, I'll come along. I still think I'm fine. And then she tried to talk me into taking psilocybin so that I was a better vibe, so that we would be on the same spectrum or whatever. And I just kind of looked at her and I'm like, I'm fun without substance. It goes to show how society has just painted this picture that like you need alcohol to have fun. And like, I'm telling you, you don't. You don't need alcohol to have fun. You can be a good, happy, excited vibe if you're drinking a fucking cran soda with a little squirt of lime. I promise. The alcohol does not create fun. So once you get to the point where you decide that you don't need alcohol to have fun, and you start going out and enjoying life the way that it is, actually present and absorbing all the good energy around you, like going on a hike and, you know, listening to the water run and just enjoying all of the sense stimulation from nature around you. That connection that you can start building with yourself after you quit drinking is so huge. And I think I'm going into that one because that is like one thing that I've learned since I quit drinking is just like being present and being able to just experience life the way that it's actually supposed to be experienced without alcohol affecting my perception, my cognitive ability to pay attention to what's going on around me. So after I quit drinking, my mental state improved drastically. Do you get hangxiety? Have you ever heard of the term hangxiety? It's literally the feeling of anxiety after drinking. So every time I would drink, I was a binge drinker. I was a problem drinker. I would go out and drink way too much and have way too much fun. And I would wake up the next day feeling like shit, guilty, ashamed. Every negative feeling that you could feel, I would wake up the next day feeling that way. I quit drinking 5 months ago and I have not woken up a single day feeling that way. And it's been life-changing. I actually wake up on the weekends and I go exercise. I go to the gym, I go to the grocery store, I go meal prep, I go enjoy the sun, I go write in my journal. I like do all these things that I know are actually good for me, and I never did them when I was still drinking. That is a fact, full fact. When you remove alcohol, your brain starts to work better, your body starts to work better, your muscles start to work better, your body stays more hydrated. A hydrated cell works so much more better than a dehydrated cell. So if you're into the gym, if you're trying to lose weight, your body just adapts and learns how to properly function without the toxin and the excess calories. I'm telling you, like, my face bloat is completely gone. I don't have a bloated face anymore. I used to have like a really round, like inflamed, bloated face, and that is literally directly related to excess alcohol. If you are trying to get a snatched jawline, quit drinking. I'm telling you, like, just remove alcohol and see what happens. It makes such a big difference. When you don't have those excess calories, not only are they excess calories, but alcohol actually has an effect on your metabolism and your ability to just recover. Like, protein synthesis is severely slowed down when you have alcohol in your body. So you're literally not recovering at the same rapid rate that you would if you were not drinking. So alcohol is going to affect your ability to make progress with your fitness and your nutrition goals. Weight loss, not gonna happen. Building muscle, not gonna happen. Just quit drinking. Sounds so easy, Shay. Why did it take you so long? I know. Anyways, so I don't get the Sunday scaries anymore. I actually wake up on Sunday and get prepared for a successful week, and it feels fucking amazing waking up on Monday morning knowing that I have literally spent my whole weekend actually doing things that are good for me and preparing for the following week, because I can wake up and know that my meals are all prepped, my clothes are clean, my mind is happy, I'm hydrated, I'm ready to get up and go crush my goals. That didn't happen when I was still stuck on the bottle, I'm telling you. When I was in the worst phase of my drinking, I would develop crippling depression and anxiety, and I would not leave my room or my bed for like 5 days after a night out. And it had such a big detrimental effect on just my self-esteem, my self-love, all of it, because I have this amazing side to me that just wants to pursue goals and wants to work on self-development, and then I had this other side of me that just was going out drinking, and that side was killing this side, and it wasn't fun. Now that this side's dead, this side's flourishing, and I'm becoming this just happy, spiritual, inspiring, motivated individual. And I feel like that's what the universe intended for me, and I can actually feel that because everything I'm doing fills my soul. It doesn't drain it. It's just amazing. So I used to have to drink wine to get to sleep, and then I would wake up the next morning feeling super groggy and super gross. Because of that, not only was alcohol affecting the day that I was drinking, it was now affecting the next day. And like I said, with the anxiety and the depression, it was affecting the whole week. So one night of drinking would literally steal 7 days out of my life. How worth it is that? I suffered severe cystic acne all through my cheeks when I was heavily drinking, because I would be drinking a toxin that would have to be sweat through my pores. I wouldn't wash my face before going to bed, so I'd sleep with makeup on all the time. And I literally developed like these like cysts below my cheeks that like hurt. They were painful. It hurt to smile. It just, now that I quit drinking, I have not had any cystic acne in at least over 5 months. Like, it's been a hot minute and it feels so good. The skin is just glowing. Your girl feels good. Anyways, all of the benefits from alcohol have had just such a big effect on my ability to wake up and be happy and be positive and spread that positivity and build healthy relationships. I've started reaching out to my old friends who are now in recovery. I've started reaching out to new people in recovery. I've started to create like this like web of community that I never had in my life before, because alcohol would literally make me so depressed that I didn't want to talk to anyone. When you remove alcohol, you can actually socialize in a deeper way. You're not just going out and connecting on booze and talking shit all night. You're actually going and connecting with people on things that are more meaningful. I connect with people on my values. I connect with people on my passions. I connect with people, and I'm not sitting there getting drunk, and it just makes such a big difference. Now, the spiritual side of it. Like I said before, alcohol will kill your spirit. Alcohol is a negative energy, and the more you drink alcohol, the more negative energy flourishes in your body, and it will take over it. I was just talking to Brittany about how we have physical responses to emotional problems. The mind will harbor what the body can't bear. I can't remember the saying. I wrote it down, but I don't have my book with me. She literally just told me this like amazing saying that is like so bang on. Like, we harbor our emotions within our body, and alcohol is a negative energy, and it will literally like, it waters the negative, and then all of a sudden we're growing a bunch of weeds in our body, and we want to be growing flowers, right? So let's not water the weeds, let's water the flowers. No more alcohol, let's drink electrolytes, right? So feeling more aligned with your true purpose is key in pursuing a life that you actually enjoy. When you drink alcohol, like I said before, it creates that roadblock between you and the quantum energy. It creates a roadblock between you and the universe, you and your true self, the ego against the self, right? So alcohol, ego loves alcohol, the self loves electrolytes. So let's just focus on electrolytes. I have such a deeper connection with nature. I just like, I go out and my senses are stimulated. Like I said before, I just want to go out and enjoy the sunshine. I want to go and listen to a creek. I want to go and listen to the birds. Like, when I was in active addiction and like severe alcoholism, and we were staying up all night and doing things that we should not have been doing, and all of a sudden the sun comes up and the birds are chirping, and you just want to say, fuck you, like, shut up, that's my cue to go home. This is awful, I can't believe I just stayed up all night. Now I wake up in the morning and I hear the birds and I'm like, oh, bird song, wake up feeling good. And I never used to be like that. I used to fucking hate it. So it's just, yeah. I just feel super passionate about this topic. As you can see, like, I can ramble on about it for probably another 2 hours, and I'm not going to, don't worry. I think I hit all the points I kind of wanted to hit. Society has painted alcohol as this glamorous activity to go and socialize and have fun, and I genuinely believe it was put on this planet to keep us sick, to keep us tired, to keep us dumb, to keep us just suppressed. And there's really like, yeah, like there's a whole other political agenda with it that I don't need to get into right now. But yeah, my overall sense of empowerment, achievement, self-love, self-confidence, self-efficacy, all of like the good positive self traits that I can hold, I have been building since I quit drinking, and I wasn't able to focus on those when I was actively drinking. And going against the grain just demonstrates true resiliency. If you can go against what society's telling you to do, and you know, like, don't give in to the peer pressure, tell your friends why, you can become that little bit of momentum that the people around you need to get started on this lifestyle and like have a reality check and actually decide that they also want to make a change. So like, if you quit drinking, you can spread it to everybody around you. And yeah, it's not easy. It's not an easy one, especially because there's so many people around who just want to stay drunk. I get it. I've been there. If you change your circle and you surround yourself with people who believe in sobriety and believe in recovery and believe in, even if you don't have a problem with alcohol, if you want to be sober curious, if you like don't even want to quit altogether, but you want to kind of cut down and find out ways that you can socialize without it, or just incorporate a healthier lifestyle where you don't have to drink on Fridays and drink on Saturdays and drink on Sunday and feel like shit, and then, you know, go to work. And anyways, it will literally have a transformative effect on your whole life and your whole well-being. I hope you guys are able to take something from this. Thank you, Brittany, for motivating me to like have this conversation and finally record a YouTube video, because it's been a few weeks. I just haven't been feeling inspired, but I'm organized. I am back into my routine. I'm eating healthy. I'm exercising. We're not drinking, hiking lots, hanging out with my dogs, and yeah. Anyways, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I hope everybody has a great week, and we'll chat next week. I'm vibing.